Welcome everyone, we are back with the channel Reviews Mondays, and today we are taking a look at HDSalty. By the way, that's a long name, but we are gonna go, and Orcosaurus is actually with us again today. Hi Orcosaurus.
Hello there.
And we're gonna try to get the channel reviews on a bit of a shorter kind of like reviews. Kind of like we've been going through a lot of things, so we don't want to repeat ourselves many times. And we're actually gonna go and try to catch things really fast and trying to also, if we have to show something, we will show it. Obviously, I think it's a good thing that we're actually showing websites where you can gather resources for free. We actually showing different places that you can actually, get a lot of resources for your stream as well. So we will not stop doing that, but we're gonna try to go a lot quicker with that and be a lot more, straight to the point, so you kind of get to watch the video really quick. So, Salty, basically, Salty has obviously he's got HDSalty, by the way. Kind of like, I do like the name. I feel like there is too many things going on, within his name. There is no underscores, there is no names. So to me, it's kind of okay. Regarding his logo, I feel like the logo is the same issues a lot of people do. A lot of people have the problem with is the logo has too many elements on it. So I feel like the logo is overcrowded. I don't really see what the logo is. I actually recognize what the logo is as I sent it to Orcosaurus on Discord so he could take a look at it. So I actually realized there is a salt shaker. It's impossible to recognize the salt shaker on here. And it says salty at the end. I would actually remove, don't you think, Orcosaurus, remove salty from the background and make this...
I would just concentrate on the salt shaker, because I think that's in quotations a fairly unique logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that salt shaker I've never really actually seen on anybody, and I actually think it goes well with his name. Just make the salt shaker kind of like a lot bigger, more of the center stage of the actual logo, and you just don't have any background on it. You just have the salt shaker on its own. No salty, no nothing on the background, no background color or anything. You just have the salt shaker big, so which is clearly can clearly be seen. It kind of like blends with the background. The colors are not popping up as well. Kind of like I feel like the color should be kind of like a bit more, it's very shady, kind of like it's very small over here, but it's kind of like very shady. I would make it very, very bright. It's kind of like very bright white. The metallic color at the top, the cap. I will make it like very bright so it could be easily recognized and easily seen. You know what I mean? So kind of like. It feels like it's a little bit too shady, if that is a word.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It needs clearer outlines. It looks like blurry.
Yeah. Also, the panel is almost, obviously the panel is from, I believe it's OU12 or OU82, I think it is, OU12, I believe it is, from my good friend, Lady Polly Pocket. So, even though it's cool, but if you have this, I would say, try to ask for something personalized, like having your socials on the sides, which can be seen as well, like kind of like the panel is also part of your branding. So make sure always keep in mind the panel has also to be meaningful for yourself. Obviously, you decide to go for a panel which is your kind of like one of your team's logos. It's fine, but I will have something personalized with maybe your shaker and your socials on the end. Kind of like something like that. But if you want to keep that, trying to add that to the actual thing. So we're gonna go to the channel right away. So at the beginning, I already have the channel open. So he's got the whole theme of obviously Halloween. Obviously that's great. A lot of people have the Halloween theme at the beginning of the stream. I think he's actually streaming from his console. I'm not entirely sure if he's doing it from his console. In here he's got the like different teams that he's got the team RPG. He's also a metal team RPG, and he's got the OU82 and then another theme, which I don't know what it is. Also, I would say the background has to be removed. The black background has to be removed as well. It's kind of like very intrusive. It's covering most of the screen. I like the rotation. That's completely fine. But I would make this a lot smaller and place this somewhere else where it's not that intrusive on the middle of the screen. So I'll put it maybe on the bottom right. As I can see, you have at the top, you have the top tip, the latest subscriber. You have a rotating, bits, gifter, the latest follower. That's actually fine. I like how the looks of the top thing it is, because it's very much like a theme with Halloween and stuff. So kind of like, I think it looks cool, if I'm honest with you. And out of this, I would say his camera is gonna be here. He's dressed as a screen guy. That's actually funny. So it looks fine. I mean, obviously illumination is very poor, to be honest. It needs to have a lot more illumination to his face. There is something here that is covering the camera. I would try to place the camera slightly to the right so this doesn't cover it. But this is just me. And I would I would crop the camera. What do you think? I would crop the actual camera. I would crop the camera through here. You can actually crop it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I would actually crop the camera so you don't get to see. You can keep the camera at the same angle. Just crop this part over here because there is nothing going
on. Yeah, exactly. Just make it more.
Yeah, a bit smaller.
Smaller.
Yeah. A bit smaller. You crop it and you don't get. This is a dead space. If I'm honest with you, there is nothing going on over here.
Yeah.
Illumination needs to be better. I would add some illumination, and also, if you ask me, obviously that's not really a big deal. But if you are trying to kind of for visual wise, people would like to see. I would like to see some kind of lights on the background, something that kind of illuminates behind you. It doesn't have to be the expensive effects for lights or anything like that. There's literally you can get from Amazon, $10, lights, LED light strips behind you, kind of illuminating a little bit behind you, around the areas, on the shading areas. So I would make it, kind of visually a little bit more better, kind of more gaming, you're more of a gamer. That's what the trend is. I will actually try to illuminate a little bit the background. You don't have to spend a crazy amount of money, just something cheap. Other than that, I think it's just everything's fine. If you are using OBS, as I'm getting a message from on chat right now, he is actually using OBS. So if you're using OBS, all you have to do is hold Alt. I believe it's Alt, right? I think you have to hold Alt and drag the side of the camera.
Yeah. So just one thing. I'm watching. I mean, it's just a few minutes, but in the time I've watched him, he hasn't said one word.
He hasn't said any one more. I don't have the sound on. That's
why I say it. That's why I say it. I know you. I don't know if I don't hear him or. I mean, I hear the game. I don't know if he was muted on accident, but he hasn't said anything so far.
Okay.
In the time I've watched him. So, this is you have to talk.
Okay.
Even if nobody's talked to you, just describe what you're doing, because if anybody comes in, or just talk about whatever, but talk.
Yeah. You have to. I know this is a struggle for most people. People usually think this is kind of difficult. This is something that you teach yourself.
Oh,
this is something.
Now he said something.
Yeah, kind of I believe everyone, not just him, everyone. You kind of if you're struggling to actually talk, force yourself to be chatting, force yourself to be talking to the camera and commenting what you are doing, because at the end of the day, if someone comes across your channel and they see you as chatting and talking, you will actually be kind of you will incentivizing those people to actually maintain a conversation with you.
And then And another thing, just because he just talked and I understand what he's probably doing in this stream. I mean, voice modulator is all well and good, but like I barely can understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
With the voice mod on, so try to adjust that a little bit. Like, I know you're going for that spooky atmosphere, and you try to be like, oh yeah, this is creepy and whatnot, and wear the mask and everything. But like, if I can't freaking understand what you're saying, then it's kind of hard.
Yeah. So I do know a lot about that because I actually have a I have a really thick accent, which is quite difficult to understand. So with the voice mods, I find it really difficult. But yeah, like you have to basically make sure that those voice mods are perfectly clear for people who can actually hear what you're saying. Also, like I said, like we said before, you have to be chatty during the streams. You have to be active to get people to be active with you as well. Regarding this, he's got the window open. Windows should be completely shut if you're trying to get lighting. Windows shut, have a lighting in your face. Amazon has very cheap, 10, 15 quid, lights, ring lights who can actually use it. I believe there is some bits being thrown on his screen, but there is like not really something that appears and disappears really quick. I would actually have those. If someone is sending bits to your channel, you have to create that visual thing, you know what I mean? Like he's got the classic, I believe it's the classic stream elements thing going on. It disappears really quickly. You need to adjust the timing of the notifications because the notifications are appearing and disappearing right away. So you kind of like have to make it a little bit change, and you have the default animation as well. You can have the default animation, that's completely fine, but try to make it slightly longer, like 6 to 8 seconds on the screen, smaller, because it's actually on your entire screen. So you have to test that stuff out as well. So I believe this is a Streamlabs for the stream elements, kind of like the animation of the guy running, the zombie running around. So it's kind of like appears and disappears really quickly. So, kind of like try to adjust that because the notifications are not well. Other than that, I think, kind of like the lighting and everything, we've covered most of the stuff. He actually detailed very, very nice detail that I actually noticed. When he's playing Destiny, look at him on Destiny. He's changed himself to the bottom right. Good job. Very well done. We know Destiny doesn't have anything on the right side of the screen, and you change yourself. That is a really clever move. Well done there. Well done there. But you need better illumination. A lot better illumination. Shut down your blinds completely so no light goes into your room, and kind of like cut your camera. Also, if you are on this side, it's kind of weird to have you looking outside of the camera. Do you know if you are on different scenes, you can flip your camera? So you can actually flip the camera so you are looking inside of the camera. So right here, as you can see, I'm actually flipped on my camera. My camera is looking at me the wrong way, the other way around, and I flip my camera so I'm actually looking inside the screen when I'm looking at the camera, when I'm looking at chat. So I'm kind of like, when I'm looking at the game, I'm looking inside the camera. I'm looking at the game. So it kind of like it's something very silly, but it's kind of like a deal breaker for a lot of people. So if you are changing yourself to this side, kind of like try to flip your camera so you are looking inside on this scene. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. You got anything, Orcosaurus?
No, I agree with you.
Also, nice. Let's go to the About Me section. Can you go through the About Me section so you can take a quick look this time?
Yeah, sure. The About Me section. Let's go. Okay, so we have the wonderful. So we have a few panels here. Instagram, Twitter, donate.
Yeah, Stigma on Twitch. We donate. Tips.
We have, we have Instagram, Twitter, donate. We have soundalerts.com. Dude, if you don't use it, remove it. There's no sounds added yet.
There is no sounds added to the sound alert. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if it was me or it's the actual.
No. Streamer has not added any sounds. If you don't use it, remove it.
No. Yeah.
Hey peeps, I'm a chilled guy, but am salty most of the time, but my name, people call me, is Salty, and I love streaming and helping other streamers and supporting other people the best I can and having fun, and I'm a Twitch affiliate. I play a lot of Apex Legends, Dead by Daylight, and other games.
It's good. It's good, but I think it could be better.
It could be better, more concise and more to the point.
Yeah.
You did actually repeat yourself quite a few times.
Yeah, you actually repeat yourself here and here.
Sure.
You actually repeat yourself when you say I'm chill guy. I think you say chill twice or something. I'm salty, call me salty. Yeah, but I'm salty, call me salty. Kind of like
that's a joke. I can't get behind that because it's a joke. He's salty and people call him salty. But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if like if salty and chilled guy goes well together. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird description, but I'm going too much into language right now. Sorry.
I would actually amend somehow the description to be more like kind of like introducing himself. A chill guy who's salty most of the time. Maybe on some games, blah blah, whatnot. Call me salty. I love streaming. I love. I kind of like. I love streaming and helping other streamers and supporting other people. Kind of like. That doesn't really like. I'm a Twitch affiliate. I mean, kind of like we see that already. So kind of like I love games. I love Apex. I love Destiny. I love Day by Daylight. And I have been playing for so many years. And if you want to, kind of like we always have open lobbies, and you can play with me, or you can, you can get in touch with me while I'm live, or you can jump into the streams while I'm live. Something like kind of like amend that last bit. Because I feel like I love streaming and helping other streamers and support other people the best I can and having fun. I'm a Twitch affiliate and I play a lot of Apex. Kind of like up to the point to Twitch affiliate. So I love streaming and helping other streamers and support other people the best I can while having fun. So I'm a Twitch affiliate. It's like, that's kind of like redundant. We all love streaming. We all love supporting other people. We all love having, we kind of like, we can see you're a Twitch affiliate. So kind of like it becomes redundant. So change that with something more specific of what do you play? How long you've been playing it? What is your favorite game? And do you do community days, or do you have a specific, something special that no one else does? So that's kind of like what I would try to, your About Me section is what do you do that is better than, what do you offer that no one else does? Kind of like this is your way to introduce yourself. Kind of like this is the way that you're gonna be saying, hey, you should be watching me because of this. So kind of like, try to do a little bit better on the description. Not bad. I would improve it. Though the links, do they all work? I'm just gonna try see if the links work. The links all work. That's completely fine. What else we have? Instagram link probably works. Twitter link works. Donation, I would change the donate thing to tips. Kind of like, that's a stigma that we all talk about. Sound alerts, again, there is 3 extensions on Twitch to be used. You can use them all. Follow my Insta, kind of like the description. I would remove the description because it really is completely relevant. Description on this, I would really just get rid of them because no one really will stop reading all of that.
I mean, it's pretty clear where that leads anyways.
Yeah.
So just, you don't need a description for that. Just get rid of it.
Twitter is very poor, same issues that we see all the time. Only post when it goes live. That is, no one will engage with that. Absolutely no one. It's like no engagement.
If you do this, I'm gonna say this now really, really harsh. Change your Twitter or get off Twitter. Because you don't do anything for you in this regard.
Yeah. I see, obviously, posting daily on social media is kind of like a thing. It's gotta be a thing, and it's obviously we're also taking this as if we were gonna take over this channel tomorrow, and obviously we full-time content creation kind of like requires this. if you're doing it as a hobby, it's completely fine. You can do whatever you want as a hobby. You know, it's your own channel, your own, you know, stuff. So I would actually say try to, you know, be more consistent on posting and have more kind of like trying to get engagement and, you know, not just posting to go live. Same thing goes for Instagram. You know, just posting when you go live doesn't incentivize anybody to actually even like your postings, because it's not even, you need to be doing something else. You need to be posting clips, you need to be posting pictures, you need to be active about it, not just when you go live, because to be honest with you, like, no one really cares to know when you go live at this point. Obviously, when you are, you know, Nitmerks, probably everyone wants to know when you go live. But now you have to work on other aspects of social media. You have to work on showing off who you are, you know, why you're special, why people should come to you, why people should watch you. So
that is the hard part.
Yes.
That is the hard part.
That is the hard work part, and this is where you're gonna have to work, and there is no choice. Unfortunately, there is absolutely no you know, choice about it. The one thing I really like, it's something here that is called Team AVG, powered by Stream Jams. That's a great team, actually. I don't know what that team is, but if you guys are interested in the team, you know, Discord link down below on the comments. Make sure you click it, join Discord, and read the actual welcome message, which is the rules of the actual team. And if you want to join the Team RVG, which is actually a team that is for content creators. If you're trying to learn everything about content creation, workshops, we talk about games, we do channel reviews, we do a lot of stuff here, and we help you. We don't promise you to get famous. We don't promise you to grow your channel. We promise you, you are going to learn, if you are willing to learn, things you probably never knew before. As a content creator, that is. So I think, you know, overall, kind of like the channel needs some tweaking in terms of like the actual overlays. Some tweaks here and there, not major things. You know, like we always do and try to do everything free. Absolutely nothing, you know, to spend money on, you know, kind of like, or if you actually, you know, advised to get something, probably something like it's quite cheap, you know, quite affordable for everyone. Also, you know, just a few, you know, things, you know, work on socials and stuff. Obviously, life happens and there is a lot of like things going on at the same time, you know, with work, with, you know, children, with family, and it's difficult. But like we just been talking about this today on the stream at the beginning. We've been talking about time management. Time management is very important. If you're streaming for 5-6 hours, well, streaming for 4 hours and use the extra hour to post clips, to edit clips, to learn something new, to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve to edit your actual videos. You know, kind of like use the extra hour. If you are not, if you don't have, if you're struggling with time management, kind of like trying to structure your day so you can actually have a better, you know, kind of like can cover all the stuff that you need covering. Remember, guys, to get back, remember to check back on Monday, next Monday, where we're going to be doing another channel review for another tier 2 or tier 3 subscriber on the channel. We're also going to begin doing channel reviews on Thursdays for team members of the Team RBG. We're going to be doing them a lot shorter and a lot more overview of the channel rather than going deep into each and every single one of the people on the team. And thank you very much for watching. You can catch my friend Orcosaurus on twitch.tv/
The Orcosaurus.
And on YouTube as well.
Yeah, youtube.com, Orcosaurus, just Orcosaurus.
The Orcosaurus on all socials as well. And you can catch me live on twitch.tv/LordValGaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. The occasional Wednesday when we have some content on Destiny 2. We do cover Destiny 2, the best game in the world. I know, you know it. Copyright free music on Spotify. Make sure you check it out. Lord Val Gaming on every single music streaming platform, not just Spotify. Copyright free music for your content, for your Twitch channel, for your YouTube channel, for your videos editing, for your podcast. Use the music for the background, and you will never have to worry again about any copyright DMCA strikes ever again. Until next time, guys, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.